Now, the trial into the Enyobeni tragedy in the East London Magistrate's Court has been postponed. Tavern owners Siyakhangela Ndevu and his wife have pleaded not guilty to contravening the Liquor Act by selling or supplying alcohol to underage children. Now, you'll recall 21 teenagers died under mysterious circumstances at the establishment in June last year. The youngest victim was 13 years old. An autopsy report revealed that the teens suffocated to death due to overcrowding. However, the victims' relatives are disputing this. We're live now to our reporter Siphosethu Booi, who's outside the Magistrate's Court. Siphosethu, to understand the matter has been remanded until the 23rd of May.
That's correct, Ntokozo, and you just mentioned the fact that some of the family members, including the parents of these 21 young patrons that passed away on the 26th of June in 2022, Enyobeni, were unhappy. But today, it seems as though they are going to be singing a different tune. Well, they sang a different tune just outside court when we spoke to one of the parents who was addressing the rest of the community that was in support of them this morning, including other parents, saying that they were quite happy with regards to what unfolded inside court today. You will remember that today the trial was starting, and we heard from the first state witness, Mr. Kinana, just speaking about what he saw during that day and just days prior and just years prior, because he was asked if whether or not when he lived there, when he started living in and around the area of Enyobeni, stating that he lived there since 1992, and just speaking about how the situation is between, or rather the relationship between the tavern owners and their neighbors, and just stating that they were not pleased as the community of Enyobeni in Scenery Park. Rather, he lives in a house that's not far from Enyobeni as well, and that the situation there has been dire due to the fact that that particular tavern was also giving away those certain information that was not relevant. I'm going to ask my colleague to just give you a bit of a background now, and I'm joined by NPA regional spokesperson Mr. NPA, how do you feel about this particular case today that sat at this particular regional court in East London?
We are very much happy that the matter has started, and we believe that we are going to proceed with the necessary and sensitive speed to ensure that the people that were affected by this matter do see justice done against the two. You remember, this case only relates to the sale of liquor to the underage children, and the main case, or the case that I think everyone wants to see justice being done, is the one of the deaths of the 21 children. And we are hoping that very soon an announcement in the developments in that case will be made. But of course, due to the sensitivity of the matter, the families have to be taken on board and be informed of whatever new developments that take place in that matter. And as soon as that has been done, the public will be made aware or informed of what is the next step in as far as ensuring that that matter is finalized.
Also, just speaking about the issue of parents, have they made any comments with regards to how they are feeling with regards to the matter that sat today, the first day of trial? You remember that they also, from what I understand, wrote a petition demanding answers with regards to what really could have been the cause of death of their children. But they were also just saying that they were not happy in the previous trial appearances, or rather appearances of the accused, stating the issue of no clarity being given to them. Has there been clarity?
Yes, and in the last appearance, we did have a meeting with the parents and their legal representatives, where we discussed, and we believe that we were able to inform them and give them enough information for them to know that they need to give the state and the investigators time for them to be able to bring to court a credible and a formidable case. We now are on board with them. We inform them and we brief them after each and every appearance. As it happened today, after the appearance, we met at the boardroom upstairs with the complainants in the matter, the Siyakhangela board, and the representatives of the parents. And we believe that we are working together because, as you know, the NPA or the prosecution is there to make sure that justice is served for the victims of crime.
2 new witnesses will be taking the stand on the 23rd and the 24th of May next month. As the NPA, do you believe that you have a strong case?
Yes, whenever we enroll a matter in court, we believe that that case is a winnable case. As it happened today, the witness that took the stand was able to tell the court of his first-hand experience of what was happening in an establishment that is a stone's throw away from his house. And we have these lined-up witnesses that are still going to be able to show the court that these two are guilty as charged.
NPA regional spokesperson Luxolo Chali and Ntokozo just telling us that they are confident with their case, and you will remember that he just mentioned the fact that there will be 2 new state witnesses on the 23rd and on the 24th of May from the Eastern Cape Liquor Board. So for now, the many families, as one we spoke to just outside court, saying they're quite confident with regards to how the prosecution has been handling this particular case of their children that passed away on the 26th of June back in 2022. Also stating the fact that they are quite confident and they now look forward to seeing justice being served as far as the 2 accused are concerned of the Ndevu family in Ntokozo.
All right, Nkosi Siphosethu, we'll leave it there for now. Still to come.